The scourge of scammers: how foreign con artists target Americans. Scammers are a big problem. They trick people into giving them money. Many scammers operate from foreign countries. This makes them hard to catch. The top list of scamming countries are Nigeria. Historically associated with advance fee frauds, commonly known as 419 scams, Nigeria has been a prominent player in global scamming activities. These scams often involve promises of large sums of money in exchange for upfront fees. India has been linked to numerous tech support scams where fraudsters impersonate technical support staff to deceive victims into providing access to their computers or paying for unnecessary services. Local Indian officials and police top brass are being investigated by the Intelligence Bureau, who are bribed by scam bosses in Kolkata, China. China is noted for various cybercrime activities, including counterfeit goods and online fraud schemes targeting both domestic and international victims. Americans lose billions of dollars to these scams every year. It's a serious issue that affects many people. These scammers often target the most vulnerable among us. Senior citizens are frequent targets. So are students. These groups may be less familiar with online scams. They are more likely to fall victim. The emotional and financial toll can be devastating. Trump's bold vision: a Reagan-esque approach to protecting Americans. Donald Trump could take a strong stand against these scammers. He could follow in the footsteps of Ronald Reagan. Reagan was known for his tough stance against foreign threats. Trump could adopt a similar approach. He could make it clear that America will not tolerate foreign scammers. Trump could implement policies to punish countries that harbor scammers. Heavy fines could be imposed. Other sanctions could be considered. This would send a clear message: scamming Americans will have consequences. Concrete actions: blocking connections and monitoring financial flows. Trump could take concrete steps to block scammers. One option is to work with screen-sharing companies. These companies allow scammers to access victims' computers. Trump could encourage or mandate these companies to block connections from high-risk countries. This would make it harder for scammers to operate. Banks also play a role. Trump could introduce policies for monitoring foreign bank accounts. These accounts are often used by scammers to receive money from their victims. Banks could be required to flag suspicious transactions. This would help to prevent scammers from getting away with stolen funds. A legacy of security safeguarding Americans and cementing Trump's place in history. Protecting Americans from scammers is a winning issue. It resonates with people across the political spectrum. By taking action, Trump could solidify his legacy as a protector of the American people. He would be remembered for standing up to foreign threats. He would be praised for defending vulnerable citizens. These actions would require careful consideration. There are legal challenges to address. Practical hurdles must be overcome, but the potential benefits are significant. Trump has an opportunity to make a real difference in the fight against scammers. It's a chance to leave a lasting legacy of security and strength.